Hello all, Strike here, and welcome back to our journey to a damageless Princess Quest playthrough. Now this is part 3, and I am so happy to announce, but we have finally beat Princess Quest 2. This took us an hour and 30 minutes to beat, which was absolutely insane. But we finally beat it. And even in my one attempt, by the way, that I did on this one, offline with outside of recording, I beat it. The one time I beat this one was when I wasn't recording, so that was slightly annoying, so I had to do it again, and doing that took like 40 minutes, but oh well. So anyway, so this is the successful attempt. First room is very easy. It always was easy. And this room was actually difficult to get used to at first, but when you use the way I move around, it actually becomes very easy to deal with damageless. So you then want to go to this one, damage them, and then you want to go to the one on the left and kill them. And just take the left path, ignore the other enemies, just deal with this one. Go past, and you're good. And then we enter this room. I always hit the lamp here. You don't have to, you can kind of leave that for later, but I do it. And then here we want to bait out the spring traps. Once again, I don't really know much about Princess Quest, so I don't know any of the character names. I really know nothing about them. And then this enemy you can drag back there because this character will not aggro onto you if you go back. So this room was very difficult at first. That's another thing. This room was also a very difficult one at first, but if you follow this path that we take, it starts to become a room you can do 100% of the time damageless. It becomes very easy. So yeah, I'm just glad that when doing this, I found these paths that made the nights so much easier than before, because I wouldn't have thought of this one to be viable for me if I didn't find some of these strategies. But anyway, now we want to hit this lamp, drag out this guy, and then kill him. And then right here, we're not actually going here to kill anyone. We're actually just doing some knockback and activating a lamp. And that's it. And now we're looping around where there's less enemies to go for the chest. And then killing this enemy is optional, but I'd recommend it so there's less enemies. So here we go, now we got the chest. And then this part can be scary because you'll get shot at by all three of them, but as long as you take your time, make sure you're not getting shot at, you're good. So yeah, if you watch this video after some time, you'll get the first 3 rooms down very quickly, consistently. It's this final room that is a hellhole. And if you have played the original Princess Quest 2, you will understand why this final room is a hellhole. Well, by final room, I mean final difficult room, which is this room. Yeah, you can see why this can be difficult to damageless. Look at all of the shooties. That's what I'm going to call them, the shooties. Look at all of them. They're everywhere. So yeah, this is what made it take so long, by the way. This is why it took so long, but as long as you take this path, it becomes reasonably easy. You circle around the right, and now you circle around back to this middle area. You wait for them to shoot, so you can attack this closest one, light up the lamp, kill him. Killing this guy's optional, but I tend to just do it, just in case. Now we go over here, and there is 3 more of these shooties left, but you don't need to go for any of them, just use this lamp. And I think I experimented in this attempt. This was the first one where I attempted going to the right here instead of going to the left, which ended up being a good strat. Because only one of those Cyclops would shoot at me. And, well, there's 2, but I can deal with these floaty enemies very easily now. But now I loop back around to deal with the other floaty enemy and to get the rest of the stuff. But yeah, so we're looping around, kill this enemy. I'm moving quick here because I know there is a character shooting me from behind, so I'm moving around so that I don't get hit. But now at this point, the run is safe. If you've gotten to this point with these enemies and just this part of this room, you are safe. As long as you don't mess up majorly, you are 100% good for the rest of the run on this level. But then here we go, we hit the lamp, and now we're going down memory lane. And then there's only one more enemy from here now that you have to defeat, and then you can avoid the rest by hugging the left wall, and that's it. There's no other challenges to this. So yeah, once I got to this point, I was so happy. I was cheering. I was celebrating being at this point of the game because I knew that meant I did it. Like, I finally did it. I did every princess quest. Like, this was in my mind. Like, I've done every princess quest segmented, damageless. Damageless is something that's doable. Now, are many people going to watch this damageless run? I don't know. I hope, to be honest, because this is actually pretty difficult, but hey, I did it because I enjoy trying to do this difficult challenge anyway. And as you can see, I start working this old man because he put me through this torturous journey. How dare he? But yeah, we enter the FNAF office as the beginning of the Princess Quest 3. And there we go. That is the end of the segmented runs of Princess Quest Damageless. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, stick around for more. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.